Today we will be travelling to the far northwest to the smallest hold within Skyrim. Haafingar is home to the major port city of Solitude, which in of itself has its own secrets to discover. But today we shall adventure outside the city limits to showcase all the unmarked locations for you to visit in your playthroughs. Now because this hold is the smallest, it also has the least amount of unmarked locations, so that is why the video may be short. I do have a playlist with all of the unmarked locations for the other holds, and it will include all of the future videos for the series. So if that is something that interests you, then there will be a link in the description to the playlist. The first location is extremely useful for those who are playing on survival mode when in need of some heat or free food. Just a little west of the Thalmor controlled fort called Northwatch Keep, you will find a clam digger's camp. Thankfully, the clam digger is nowhere to be found, and so you are free to take advantage of all of the resources in the area. Firstly, as the name suggests, you can find a huge bundle of clams near the water ready for you to harvest, as well as some Mora Tapinella and Nernroot just nearby. In the actual camp itself there is a tent, cooking fire, some sacks containing food, and finally a crate containing a bunch of clam meat, which makes this camp an ideal place to stop to replenish during a survival playthrough. To the south of this Nordic ruin that I can't pronounce, there is a small gully. Upon getting closer, you will notice two members of the Forsworn waiting for unwary travellers to stumble into their ambush, and as we can see, they have already managed to get one person. After managing to get past the 3 bear traps that they have placed, you can avenge the man by putting an end to his murderers, and then proceed to take their possessions. Furthermore, just past the gully, you will find a tent that has some items inside, including some raw beef, ale, 2 wooden bowls, and a novice locked chest that has some random items inside of it. Whilst travelling east on the main road just past Lost Echo Cave, you will notice a side road marked by some rock formations leading off to the north. Near this, you will find a dead elk and a blood trail that leads towards a ruin. When arriving, make sure to look out for a creature that will attack you on sight. The location is called Howling Wolf's Folly, but I'm pretty sure that the creature that spawns will be dependent on your level. After defeating the creature, you can of course loot its body, but then turn your attention to the other bodies on the floor. There will be 2 deers that have some simple items such as pelts, but more importantly, you will find the body of a Stormcloak soldier that has a lockpick skill book on them. For this next location, travel a little way southeast from Clear Pine Pond and you will come to a rocky outcropping. Similar to the other locations like this, you will quickly realise that this is an animal lair, but more specifically this one belongs to a levelled bear. Unfortunately, this lair doesn't have much loot and you can expect to find only a bandit corpse, a dead goat, as well as some Nimira's rot and snowberries that you can harvest for later use in alchemy. However, there may be some other creatures lurking about near the cave, such as saber cats. Staying on the topic of saber cats, this location is a saber cat lair that is located east of the Thalmor embassy. You will find a snow-covered overhang that has 2 snowy saber cats resting inside. After defeating them, you can loot their bodies for a chance to get their eye or tooth, which can be used for potion or poison making. There is also 2 of their recent kills, one being an elk and the second being an Argonian. If you loot the latter's corpse, you will find a book called Guide to Better Thieving, which will level up your pickpocket skill. Finally, before leaving, make sure to get the bag of gold that is beside the dead Argonian. In order to find the next unmarked location, you will only need to go onto the snowy slope that is just above the saber cat lair. After making your way here, you will find the aftermath of what seems to be a bunch of warriors or bandits who battled a mage and managed to defeat him. Thankfully for us, they for some reason left their weapons. As you can probably tell, the items will be dependent on your level. Just next to the skeleton there is a light armor skill book called the Rare Guard, and just a little further up near the tree is a powerful staff, which is believed to have belonged to the skeleton. Finally, just around the tree there is a knapsack, containing some items that you can sell or keep for yourself. This location has probably been the most profitable one so far in the video. The final location for this video can be located just up a side path that can be found on your left when walking down from the Thalmor embassy. Through the trees you will notice a stone carving of a head, and when you get closer you will see that this seems to be a Nordic burial site that is now in ruins. Unfortunately, whoever is buried here is unknown and the ruins are being swallowed by the earth and snow. All that remains is the stone carving and a random levelled sword for you to take. And with that, there is 7 unmarked locations for you to explore in Skyrim. Please let me know in the comments of the ones you didn't know about, and also I do apologise for the video being so short as there are only 7 unmarked locations in this hold. But anyway, I really hope you did enjoy the video. Please consider leaving a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel for more Elder Scrolls content. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a great day.